This morning I am meeting with Francisco and Pablo. I'm assuming Pablo is coming. He typically does. I am meeting with them to resurface the bathroom floors one more time. We're so close to getting them equal, and that's a big deal to me. So I know it's going to be a big job for them or for Francisco, but I will show you the problem that I have with them right now. This outline is just so crazy to me, and I know that it's because he did them at different times. So I always felt like that was a wrong way to go about it, like it all needed to be done together, but I just don't think he understood what I was trying to capture here. So anyhow, he's coming back today in one more coat. I just want it to look soft and like concrete in this buff color. Walk over here, show you the same thing needs to happen in here. It just looks blotchy and like there's been spills, and I don't like that.
You will see. I put the wheelie in the pot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have not picked up my camera one time this week, and it's Wednesday, which is super unusual. I've been doing a pretty good job about capturing things every day, and right now in the stage of things, I don't know why, it just feels like there's really no need to record. And I feel like my attitude hasn't been just right either for recording, because I don't feel necessarily excited about the things that are happening. In fact, I think I have felt a little bit discouraged about some of the stuff. I feel like we've had to move backwards in some of the progress, and that's been hard. And there have been some true setbacks in not a pretty way this week. And one of them, the big one for me, has been that the kitchen cabinets are having to be reworked. Made a decision, and it's been such a hard decision. Like, my girls have been involved in this with me, and it's like we go back and forth. I have changed my mind so many times this week along with them. We've all been in this together, and there are so many aspects to this that this could work, but then this can't, and then this can't work, but this can, and it's just so back and forth. I made a double run of cabinetry. It looks very, very good, and I love the effect that it gives in here, but it's not practical. We had our 6-foot electrician in here today, and that was the one thing that sealed the deal. It's like, nope, we're not doing it. Cabinets are coming down, and it's all going away, which is so sad. But there's no way to, he's 6'1", and his head was pretty much hitting that. I mean, he had to dodge it, and like he said, if he was washing dishes, he would feel claustrophobic, and I'm like, no, we're not doing it. We had pots and pans set up in here the other day. In fact, they're over there. Pots and pans were setting up in here and trying to figure out how to get a hood up there that actually felt like it was going to be safe, and with gas, you need the hood to even be sitting farther away than what electric is, and that didn't feel good. So then we were going to bring it out into the island and have to readjust all of my countertop situation here, and Then that required trenching into the concrete. Oh, yeah, that just seemed like another thing that was like question marks were, what are we going to hit when we do that? The 220 electrical, which is right there, is coming through here somewhere. What if we hit that? There have been so many things in the whole equation that have been just mind-bending. And the kitchen layout wound up, like I made the decision to put everything on that wall so that it would be easy. And it's been far, far, far from easy. It's been so tricky. And even now, still, I have more things to work through. The plumbers were here yesterday, and they said the drain is going to hit your drawer in the back of your cabinet here. And so now I have to figure that out as well. It's just where everything, all of the old happened to be. And it's all just one thing after another right now. So anyhow, cabinets are coming out. New cabinets are ordered. So I am losing a little bit of storage, and I won't be able to get to those as easily, probably. I'll forget how all of this was at some point. But right now it's like a fresh wound, and it's kind of stinging a little bit that this is all going on. So I think that's why I haven't grabbed my camera. Everything has just seemed really hard. I'm going to take this back to the closet area that we worked on today. Lauren was over here all day. Thankful for her and her willingness to get in here and just help me lay it all out. She's been fun to have around, and we've had some good times together. So I'm going to take you back there a minute. Maybe you'll be able to see some of the mess in the background that we still have. But all of our kitchen cabinets that were piled up over there are now all in use until we start tearing down again. But all right, let's walk back here. There's more electrical that Ryan took out. I feel like we've cleaned up, and then it gets messy, and then we clean up and it gets messy. That's the way it goes. This is what Lauren and I worked on today, and we are crazy, but we like to pull in these cardboard boxes, which gives me instant feel on what a place is going to feel like. This closet is small, and I sound very spoiled. I had a lot more space than this before. We've ordered a closet system today, and we'll pick that up Friday and have that underway, and hopefully it'll feel adequate, and it will help me figure out how I need to downsize. We have lighting installed all the way around, which is not going to photograph well, but it goes in the track all the way around every room. And it really does look good. It gives off just enough light. It's just warm and has kind of a good feel. So that's a little bit of an update midweek, and just working through quite a bit of problem solving. And tomorrow the countertops get templated. We're locked in tomorrow because that's it. For now, I'm gonna go home and call it a day. I am trying to decide on hardware for the cabinetry. I really like it without anything on it, but again, all of that is going to change up there, sadly, because I love that double stacked look with the 24-inch depth at the top and the 15-inch depth at the bottom. But it's not going to work, so we'll take those uppers all out, unbeknownst to our contractor, that took such time and effort to put them all in. I feel sad, but they are coming out because it's not practical with the height that we had to go with. It's just not going to function with a heat element, and probably even a sink. When I was watching our electrician in here yesterday, I was made so aware of what it would be like for a tall person to try to maneuver in this kitchen, and I certainly don't want to do things that will interrupt the performance of this for someone else in years to come, because you never know how long you'll be at a place, and you want to keep resale in mind. You don't want to have everything dictated by the resale factors, but there are some things, especially a kitchen, in a functional aspect of a kitchen, you want to make sure that you've taken into consideration how it's going to perform for anybody that's using it. And I was made aware quickly yesterday watching him in here as he was pretending to wash dishes that that is not going to work, because that upper bulkhead was very much in his way. And so yeah, it's gone. It's not literally gone, but it will be gone next week. I'll have the new ones in, and we'll proceed to rebuild those uppers, sadly.